First we had robot vacuums, then we had robot vacuums that could clean themselves. Now we're getting still more in a robot vacuum package. Meet the Yeedi C12 Combo. You could call this the transformer of the robot vacuum world thanks to its versatility, multiple cleaning options, and quick change abilities, all in one package. In this clever kit, you not only get a robot vacuum, which you could refer to as the Optimus Prime of the package, but you also get a 2-in-1 convertible stick-to-handheld vacuum that empties itself too, and this entirely new offering comes with a unique new mopping device that's the first of its kind I've ever seen, and I review a lot of floor cleaners. If I'm keeping up with my Transformers metaphors, this light and nimble mopping gadget is the Bumblebee. I'm Erin from Tech Gadgets International, and in this video I'm going to test out the entire kit here in my home over a couple of weeks. I'll show you all the different things it can do, and we'll take a look at what it's best at and what it shouldn't be used for. I'll wrap things up with the pros and the cons and let you know if I think I can recommend this device for you. I'd like to thank Yeedi for sponsoring this video. While they have paid me for my time, they haven't told me what I have to say or can't say about this kit, and I got to test it out on my own, so you can consider these thoughts all mine. Yeedi is referring to this set as a combot, which I think is clever. There's a lot to unpack here in a relatively small box, so let's get to it. There's a handheld vacuum motor with dustbin that's first out of the gate, and the C12 robot vacuum is also in here. Underneath, you'll find some of the other components, including the main motorized vacuum brush for the stick vacuum, as well as an extension tube. The self-cleaning and charging station is the largest item in the bottom of the box. Breaking out the rest of the components, there's also a special wet cleaning tank and 2 washable and reusable pads, and how these get used is going to be quite different from what we've typically seen in robot vacuums, so stay with me. The other 2 key components are a plastic base for the robot and a base for the vacuum components. And though there's one last hidden surprise, if you remove the door panel on the left-hand side of the base, you'll find 2 additional vacuum accessories, a dust brush and crevice tool. These cleverly store inside the base so there's no stray pieces floating around. You'll have a few steps to take care of to get your combot ready to use. Place the base station in a clear area near a plug and connect it. Attach the 2 base plates, and then you'll need to remove a small silicone stopper from the side of the machine and twist the plastic bracket in, which is going to hold your stick vacuum attachment. Then you can set the motor handle for the stick vac in its dock, which not only keeps it charged, but also empties the dustbin anytime it's replaced. Lastly, place the robot in its mini garage to charge up, and this is where this bot will also empty itself. Once it has some juice, you can connect it to the Yeedi App, which is where you'll automate a lot of your cleaning. All you really need to do is follow the steps in the app to connect it to your home's Wi-Fi, which I had done in about 2 minutes. Then let your robot create a virtual map of your home by roaming around the house for less than 10 minutes. Once it's had a chance to scan your space, it will generate a highly accurate map, which you can now use to handle room-specific cleaning and create cleaning schedules. Now let's dig in on each of the main components, the robot, the stick vac, and the wet cleaning plate, and we'll take a look at the different cleaning scenarios you can use them for. How does a vacuum kit like this help you? Let's say your in-laws are coming for dinner and you're behind on the cooking and the cleaning. The solution? Ask your voice assistant to send out the C2 Combo Robot to clean the floor while you finish the meal. To make it even quicker, you can program your robot to just focus on the areas your in-laws will see. The C12 Combo Robot is incredibly capable at vacuuming because that's its main focus. Unlike some other robot floor cleaners, which will also mop, this version is dedicated to vacuuming only, so it's able to do a really good job. Particularly when used at its highest suction power, it can tackle things like cracker crumbs, oats, rice, and cornmeal on both carpets, rugs, and hard floors. If you like an extra clean floor, you can even have it automatically do 2 passes over an entire room, which turns an already thorough job to a pristine clean. Having a robot vacuum means never having to worry about the mess, particularly if you have pets that shed. But what do you do about the pet hair that can float off into the corners or into narrower spaces that your robot vacuum just can't access? That's where the 2-in-1 stick vacuum comes in. Depending on what you need to vacuum, you can add the extension tube along with the motorized brush head to create a full-length stick vacuum, or just clip several of the accessories right into the motor handle and run this as a highly portable handheld. Everything is interchangeable. What you can expect from the stick vac is a versatile cleaner that can fill some holes that your robot vacuum can't handle, like vacuuming tighter spots or corners. But the stick vac, unlike the robot, can also unlock a whole new level of vacuuming, allowing you to tackle upholstery, baseboards, and walls, not to mention messes out in the car. The 95 watts worth of power in this brush is better for lighter messes or, like I said, filling in the gaps the robot just isn't designed for. With the Zero Tangle roller brush with its V-shaped spiral design and comb teeth, it's also ideal for homes with shedding pets and long-haired humans, and you can see nothing gets tangled around here. The vacuum is outstanding at hard floors and carpets, and when used as a handheld, it's quite adept at getting into the folds of our sofa. The best part is when you return the vacuum base to its docking station, it's going to automatically empty the dustbin, meaning you're always starting with a clean vacuum. The newest element to this transformational floor cleaner is that there is a wet cleaning attachment for it, but unlike other products, this is not an attachment for the robot. Here, it's going to be connected to the stick vacuum, transforming it into a dual-purpose twin cleaning solution. How does it work? The mopping cartridge consists of a boxy water tank which you can fill with fresh water and a bit of cleaning solution. Rinse the reusable cloth pad and wring it out to get it going, then the Velcro-style attachment will hold it to the bottom. Finally, click the wheels of the brush head into the opening on the mop plate. What this gets you is a damp floor mop which can Swiffer away finer dust particles. It's important to note that the mopping cartridge is really just a damp cloth with the water tank attached with passive water flow, and there is no liquid suction ability here, so this combination should not be used to vacuum or mop any large wet spills. I was surprised to find it actually does a pretty good job at wiping up the floor while vacuuming, and definitely sets it apart from traditional vacuums, mops, or robots. The water flow is substantial yet well measured, and it's a good way to give your floors a quick wipe. Even if you've got smaller dried-on spills, this mopping plate is quite well equipped to help tackle it. So not only are you getting a thorough vacuum, but you're also getting a cleaning wipe too. Yeedi C12 Combo's charging station is easily the most innovative component of the bundle here because it takes up very little space and is designed to keep the Combot parts neat, tidy, and within reach without interfering with the robot vacuum's ability to dock when it needs to. The vacuum motor easily slots into the top of the station to charge the battery while the arm and the floor component attaches to the side. Both the stick and the robot unload their onboard dustbins automatically into the same 1.5-liter bagless dustbin. The bonus here is that you can just remove this and empty it straight into a garbage and never need to worry about paying for or finding replacements for disposable vacuum bags. Overall, if you don't have a robot vacuum or a stick vacuum and you don't want to blow your budget figuring out the best types of vacuums for your situation, or worse, buying 3 devices to solve all your cleaning problems, the Yeedi C12 Combo is a convenient, affordable 3-in-1 floor solution. I do love the concept of the Combot, so let's go over the pros and the cons of this device. On the pro side, there's a lot of versatility in this kit. You're getting a convenient robot vacuum as well as a handheld vacuum and full-sized stick vac all in one. That you can also add a special wet cleaning cartridge to give your floors a wipe just takes things another step further. The included stick vacuum is a great way to fill in the gaps where the robot just can't go, and it's convenient everything can stay stored together. It cleans well, and with the advanced robot vacuum features like scheduling, home mapping, and room identification, plus the ability to avoid getting stalled by tangles, Yeedi C12 is smart too. On the con side, some may not love the way the base station holds all the components. It could come across as maybe a bit haphazard, but it is easy to see that Yeedi tried to keep things as compact and streamlined as possible. In terms of other possible downsides, if you were looking for a robot vacuum that also handles the mopping automatically, you could check out something like the Yeedi Cube, which I've reviewed. Some folks may also not appreciate that you can't mop up a full wet spill with this device, but since that's not at all what it's designed to do, there's absolutely no points deducted here. In short, if you're looking for multiple floor cleaning solutions on a budget, you should definitely check out the Yeedi C12 Combo. Check the description box to see current pricing and special offers. You can also check out some other cleaning options from Yeedi, like the Cube I mentioned or the C12 Pro right now.